we're lucky enough, ladies and gentlemen, that we got a couple kids in the house that want to take a journey, man. You know what? I'm gonna let him come up here and explain it. Tim Backley, you out there, man? Come on up here, join us real quick. Everyone, give it up for Tim. Yeah. He's gonna.
Come on, Timmy. There you go, Tim. Take that, my friend. Go sit here with Kevin. I'll take my
Tim's
drink.
gonna tell you why he's here and why we brought him up. Tim, tell the good folks what you're interested in doing this evening.
Well, I found the love of my life prior to COVID about 2.5 years ago, almost 3, and she's helped. Last year I proposed to her, and she said yes, and I said if I ever got the opportunity to have a Kevin Smith marry us, would you be willing to? She said yes.
So with your permission, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bind 2 fucking human beings together. Tim, what is your blushing bride-to-be's name again?
Stacy.
Stacy. Everyone give it up for Stacy. She's not coming up yet. Like every good wedding, man, we're going to make sure that we bring her up correctly with a procession, a wedding theme. Okay, so for those of you who are like, what? This can't be done. Fucking surely this madness. You can't marry people. I can marry people. I became a fucking minister in the Universal Life Church, man. So fucking that allows me to. So I will be officiating the wedding between Tim and Stacy. Mr. Mewes, of course, will be the witness.
Yes.
The best man and the maid of honor.
Oh, and can I give...
You brought a best man?
I did.
Fuck it, you lost the job.
All right. Well, can I give her away? Can I give the bride away, right? Don't they usually
want to walk her up?
Yeah, walk her up and give her away.
Fucking A. All right, man. All right. Where's your best man?
Here he's coming up right now.
Bring your best man up here. We'll need him for that. All right, kids. We're going to fucking fuse 2 human beings together. This is fucking, I didn't expect to be doing this. Magic. Stand the fuck up. We're in church. Okay. Where's your best man? Bring him on up. Come on up. What's your name? Clarence. Everyone give it up for Clarence, the best man. All right, let's see. The best staging for this will be, well, she'll process up here, so I'm going to put you guys on this side. Welcome, my friend.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
You come here and stand here, but but out just a little bit, and then when she comes in, you're going to face her. This is direction. You stand right next to him, right over her shoulder. In fact, this is what I want from you, because you're the best man. Step back. I'm going to show you what to do. Whole wedding, while he's standing there looking at the love of his life, I'll come over to this side so you can see me. This is what I want you to be doing. Ready? As best man, your job is to do this.
Yes.
Whole fucking time. You jump over there. Mr. Mewes will be processing the bride up. The bride will be coming right here. And then we'll jump into... Don't fucking do that yet. What the fuck, man? Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to bind together Timothy and Stacy. Give it up for them, kids. The idea of 2 people coming together is hot. But the idea of 2 people coming together as one in marriage is romantic, ladies and gentlemen. This is a notion that was not something that was always part of our DNA or structure, or even societal structure. Romance. The idea of falling in love with one person, only one person out there for me. Relatively new notion, only about 500 years old. It was invented by the troubadours, which were artists that would roam the countryside and create poetry and sing songs about the idea of one true. There's only one person for me out there. Everything that we know about love today came from these artists, people that just wrote shit, just made it up and whatnot. Because prior to that, people didn't get married for love. They got married for dowries. They got married for kingdoms. They got married to put farms together and shit like that. And then a bunch of singers came around and started giving people crazy ideas about fucking binding for life and shit. Something no animals but an octopus does. And that all came from make-believe. Can you believe it, man? And yet still to this day, we honor it because it became real. Could you imagine something fictional becoming real? It's kind of the idea of marriage in general. It didn't exist before. There was no common bond. There were two people. But when this is all over, there's going to be one fucking person. It's going to be indivisible unless they go to the state to have them fucking break it up. That's how real this becomes. I remember standing across from my wife when I got married. And I was looking at her, and I'll be honest with you, it was a shotgun wedding. And I'm staring at her. You know, the kid was on her way. She was like, the kid was crowning. We had to go fast. So I'm standing across from her. We were at Skywalker Ranch. We were mixing dogma and stuff. And we did it over a weekend. We did we knew we were going to be together. She was so pregnant with the kid and shit. But she was like, it's so pretty up here. If we ever get married, we should do it here. I was like, yeah, one day. And it turned out to be that fucking weekend. So I was like, whatever, man. Like, she's already pregnant with my kid. This is just going to be like dating plus. What's the fucking difference at the end of the day? And I learned everything about marriage in that moment before we bound. Standing across from each other as you guys are right now. Looking into her eyes. I was standing in front of a Dutch Catholic monk that they found online to marry us and shit. Not even a Roman Catholic, Dutch Catholic. He loved pretzels. He's standing in front of us, and he's talking about fucking marriage and shit. And I'm staring into this lady's eyes, and I'm like, my God, you're the one. You're the one I've been thinking about since I was a kid when I would look up at my parents and be like, I want that one day. Not to fuck my parents, but to have somebody of my own to be with. Like, they seemed really into each other, and they had each other's backs. They were each other's best friends and stuff. So I was always, like, looking at the people. You know, some guys look at girls and undress them with their eyes. I was always dressing them in white and seeing what they'd look like as a bride and shit. I always wanted to get married, and my whole life, I wondered who that person would be. And there that person was standing across from me. And suddenly it went from being like, this is some casual bullshit to like, this is as real as fucking raincoats, man. This is the most important thing I'll ever do after Clerks, let's be honest. And so as I stared in her eyes, I realized this is it. You were the person I was looking for my whole life. We're going on an adventure. We got each other's backs no matter what and shit. It was profound, and hopefully, even though we're here at FAN EXPO Chicago, we could find a little of that profundity right here tonight. You guys ready to take the plunge?
Absolutely.
Okay, kids, fucking, how do we do this? Let me remember the words properly. Marriage, ladies and gentlemen. The only institution that matters, man. The only institution that's unavoidable for most and stuff, and it's a welcome institution to be committed into. You will spend your lives loving each other, at times being irritated with each other, but you will be each other's. You will be there for one another. You will never fucking be alone again for the rest of your life. Think about that. It's the only thing you've ever wanted since you were a kid, man. Just companionship. You got it. For the rest, I mean, you got him right there too, but fucking now you got companionship standing right across from you as well. So it's my responsibility to make sure that you're both entering into this of your own free will and yes. I was going to go over recognizance, but that's like a criminal term and shit. So, Tim.
Yes.
You ready to do this?
Yes. Absolutely.
Give it up for that answer, ladies and gentlemen. Stace, this is your last fucking chance, man. We're at a Comic-Con. What kind of man marries a woman at a Comic-Con, for heaven's sakes? The man of your dreams?
Yes.
You sure you want to do this?
I do. Absolutely.
Well, don't say I do. That's at the end.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, kids, here we go. Do you, Tim, take Stacy to be your lawfully wedded wife in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer? And then here comes the most metal part of the vows. Till death do you part.
Yes.
Well
I
done.
do.
Stace. Do you take Tim to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer? Till death do you part.
do.
May we have the ring, please? One ring to rule them all, ladies and gentlemen. The ring is a symbol, kids. I don't know of what, but it means they're fucking married, man. Repeat after me. This is the most important part. Ladies and gentlemen, every once in a while, and maybe you haven't been to a wedding in a bit and stuff, some people aren't comfortable with spirituality, with religion. I'm just going to give you a heads up, warning that we are about to get very spiritual right now. If this isn't your sort of thing, if you're like, I don't believe in that sort of shit, just keep it to yourself. 2 people are going to get bound. We have to do this. It's a sacred, solemn fucking vow. Repeat after me, kids. In brightest day.
In brightest day.
In blackest night.
In blackest night.
No evil shall escape my sight.
No evil shall escape my sight.
May those who... Fuck, what is it? Let those... What is it?
Let those who worship evil's might.
Let those who worship evil's might...
Beware my power.
Well, hold on. You got to say it. Let those who worship evil's might...
Let those who worship evil's
Together.
might.
Let those who worship evil's might.
Beware my power.
Beware my power.
Green Lantern's light.
Green Lantern's light.
By the power invested in me by the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Give it up for Tim and Stacy.
Thank you.